Good morning, it's another sunny day in paradise and I'm starting this week's roundup of news with a slightly racy story. I know some of you might want to look away now, but it made me laugh and I thought you'd like it too. Basically, earlier this week a man was caught with a prostitute in his car, and when police asked him what he thought he was going to get up to, "I think we know, gentlemen," he said, no, there wasn't anything naughty going on. She was only in the car to show him where to buy tomatoes. It was such a stunningly bad excuse that it made me go in search of other fine examples, and sure enough, I found 3 of the best on Russell Howard's Good News show. Just put in fines and excuses in the search bar and it'll come up, as it were. Great news yesterday from the Chancellor, who tells us that the UK economy is officially on the mend with 0.6% growth. Apparently that means the economy has now managed to recoup more than half the 7.2% of output that was lost in 2008-2009. Hallelujah! But hang on a second, while we're all busy focusing on the financial numbers, I also remembered a great piece that had been uploaded by somebody a while back about the UN's call for a different kind of measurement. Search for happiness-based economy, or even just the word happiness, and take a minute to read their ideas about the huge difference they calculate feeling happy could make to the world economy in a really pure, practical sense. It seems that if only we could change our perspective on what was really important, we would benefit financially as well. Meanwhile, Business Secretary Vince Cable has backed a plan by the newly appointed Archbishop of Canterbury to force the online lender Wonga out of business by competing against it. Well, he had yesterday, and then of course today he discovered that the church had invested in them. Whoa. Now, it's a really radical idea, but when you read that they are charging several thousand% in interest rate, it's got to be worth a shot, hasn't it? And although I'm not a deeply religious person myself, I do admire those who are and who use their faith for good, really practical things, not just warm and fluffy words, and you've got to admire the man. That is clearly what he was trying to do. Nelson Mandela, well, not religious perhaps, but what a remarkable example, a man in his time to lead us on the path of righteousness in the purest sense of that word. Now, he has urged each one of us to give up just 67 minutes to make a difference in the world. And you know, 67 minutes, that's really doable. Why exactly 67 minutes? Well, go to Change the World and you'll find out exactly why. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I am going to do something, because I can find 1 hour and 7 minutes in my life to make a difference in this world. How about you? And finally, there really couldn't be a news roundup this week without mentioning the royal baby, could there? Or Gorgeous George, as we now know he's going to be called. We have got so many great pieces about babies on INewsU, it's hard to pick just one. So whether you like cute baby gorillas or hysterically laughing quads or even uber cool Evian babies, just put babies up there in the search box and take your pick. You're going to love them all, I'm sure. It's been a great week with some fantastic news. I know there's going to be more by next week, so I'll see you then. Bye-bye.